Hello everyone, welcome. This is The Frequency and I am G here bringing you, once again, Resident Evil Revelations. Now, I did play this game a bit before and I thought I was going to go into it casually in a new game, but as you can almost absolutely tell right away, I played this game ad infinitum, actually. If you check out my load, I've already gone through 3 different... Sorry if that noise is really annoying, but I've already gone through 3 different iterations of this game. And I gotta say, I remember I did watch my older video of the first one just to see if my thoughts on this game would be consistent. And I must say that I'm not disappointed, but I can see where this game cuts a lot of corners just because, I don't know, they wanted to save time on production or whatever, you know. There definitely seems to be a lot of places where this game, I'm gonna just go in. This is going to be on Infernal mode, and I can honestly say they weren't bullshitting when they said Infernal mode is extremely difficult if you're just starting from a new save, or not even a new save, but a new game rather. That game, Infernal, is not really a joke, and I am going to show you why it's not something you want to just hop into, especially your first time playing the game like I was about to do. That would have been a death trap for me, and I know I would not have enjoyed this game. I did get through the first stage of Infernal from a brand new spanking save, but it was absolutely annoying, and I did not want to continue, so I just ended up continuing from a new game plus. Now, we've seen this before. I'm going to keep this in, but if you haven't seen it, you should probably check out my first video. The other subsequent scenes I'm going to cut out, though.
Hey, G. This thing is lucky to be afloat.
Take us around. Let's find a boarding point.
Although considering how they board the ship, I don't see why that wasn't a good boarding point in its own right, but whatever. Whatever. Like, why couldn't they just hook onto that other side of the ship? The ship is obviously stationary. It's not going anywhere. So it's not like they would have had to, you know, watch out just in case the ship blows over their tugboat.
It's been 94 minutes since Chris and Jessica dropped off the radar.
But the interpolation from their last known coordinates puts them
right here on this ship.
Yes, yes. My only hope is that I can play this. Oh, yeah, there you go. Alright, so we have a couple of weapons. I have a lot of weapons. I have a Magnum, a P90 rifle, or a machine gun rather, that's only found on Infernal mode. I will show you where in this walkthrough. And an M8. I believe this is the M8. If it's not, then I don't know what the hell this is. But these are going to be actually essential because there's no way in hell you're going to be beating this game with just a handgun. There's no way you're going to be beating this first section with just a handgun. And as I said, you'll see why. You will see why.
It's been abandoned for a while.
Now remember, this was started from a brand new game plus on Infernal mode.
no signs of life. But I feel like something's here.
This is going to be a walkthrough, by the way, since I have played this game like nuts.
I don't think we're alone.
I do apologize for the low frame rate. As a matter of fact, isn't that ammo? Yeah, look at this. They're giving us ammo. 15 machine gun ammo. I was picking that up when I was playing this from the new game. From a new game. When I was playing Infernal from a new game. I'm over here like, okay, so why are they giving me machine gun ammo? And not even a few seconds later, I got my answer. You even get custom parts like they're nothing. So, I don't know if you can even hear them, but they're right there.
There's blood coming from the ducts.
I remember that was creepy. Now it's actually optional. You don't have to see that. And trust me, you're gonna need every last speck of ammo you can find. It's just gonna get real in this walkthrough. I'm already almost dying. So a couple of things about this game. There's actually a lot. I didn't like how the melee system works. So as you can see, I finally found out how to melee enemies. For certain enemies, there's only a certain way. For each enemy, rather, there's only one way that you can actually get them to. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die to this. I'm gonna die trying to give my expose in this beginning area. I don't want to waste my magnum on that. The aiming is bad, and I've also realized that it's not terrible. Like, obviously I beat the game, but it is very bad. It's thrown me off a couple of times when I least expected it to. So as you can see, I'm already halfway dead. Yay! And we've just... Oh, shit. I didn't expect that, though. I'm trying to shoot its arms. So I realized that there are weak spots to these enemies. I've done some reading on this game. Look at that. There's even a weapon crate right here already. Just letting you know that shit's gonna get real during this walkthrough. Okay, so I have all the ammo, all the weapons. This is actually what you receive once you finish Infernal mode. It's an infinite rocket launcher. And it never needs to be reloaded, which is, it's one way to save hell, fucking yeah. Okay, I really need an herb. I thought I was gonna find one. Yeah, I even have my grenades from the past saves. So you get everything, absolutely everything from your past saves. I really don't want to waste all this magnum ammo. But I will if I must. I'm not trying to die. Oh gosh. Get away. So for these guys, if you're trying to get... Oh, fucking rats. If you're trying to get some good... if you're trying to shoot them where it hurts, is what I'm trying to say. You want to aim for either their arms, both of their arms, or you aim for the head. When you aim for both of their arms, you're getting a good... Your chances are that you're going to knock their arms... Their arms are going to be flailing around. Then you attack them. That's how you do the melee attack. The melee attack is also super weird. You may have noticed when I melee attacked the other guy that there is something weird with the melee,
Parker,
in that
give me a hand here.
you're able to actually charge
Sure,
it.
no problem.
And the longer you charge it, the more damage it does. Oh crap. The longer you charge it, the more damage it does, and blah blah blah, yada yada. But it's just such an awkward thing. I don't know. Like I said, I never played part 6, so I don't know how that game went. I'm also wasting a lot of magnum rounds. This is what I don't want to do that. As you can see, I also have a lot of ammo. So I found out that you do get a lot of a... let me just... look, this is how you melee. Now, granted, you can't just melee him to death and then, you know, get on with your life. But who wants to do that? So you sit your ass there charging up a melee. It's not that serious. You know, I don't know. I just... why, Capcom? Why do you constantly do this to your best franchises? There's no reason to add that crap to it. But here we go. And the longer you charge your melee, the more damage it does in the long run. Okay, he's finally dead. Like I said, I'm skipping these only for this first episode because I already did the first episode on normal. So if you want to see that, I suggest you look at the first video in this playlist. But other than that, the rest of this game is going to be on Infernal mode. And this is going to be an Infernal mode walkthrough. So be ready. Be prepared. Be precocious. Be pious. Keep on your toes. And a whole slew of other...
look at this mess.
This guy.
Oh, they're rotted to hell.
And yes, he's as useless and infernal as he is in regular mode. Sorry, by the way, for this terrible frame rate.
To get an accurate reading.
That's just how...
Scan the carcasses on the beach and send me your data.
I probably shouldn't even be... well, no. Because I turned down this...
I'm getting something from inside it.
the graphics even when I was doing this other recording for this game, and
Careful now.
yeah, whatever. We know what's inside. I've done this before, blah, blah, blah. Another thing about Infernal mode is that the locations of scans, which is like scannable items and such, they've actually vanished. Or they didn't vanish. What I mean to say is they've changed. So places where you scanned in the on your first run through, playing on normal, you probably won't find anything when you're playing on Infernal. That's not to say don't scan, you know, still scan, but chances are you're gonna have to look elsewhere for your scans. Also found out about the scans. The scans are, I mean, I did find out a little bit about the scans in my first video rather. But once again, I was still wet behind the ears, so I wasn't even really looking for anything. You know, I didn't really know anything.
It moved!
So before, if you remember, I didn't know how the hell to deal with this thing. All you gotta do is shoot it in the mouth.
I kind of figured that. Don't worry, we're on it.
It should open its mouth like that, and then you just keep shooting it in the mouth. That's his weak point. Otherwise, you can, you know, waste all your handgun ammo, and that's not cool. You want to open your mouth, dog? Oh gosh. Are you serious? This thing is not going to open his mouth? This is as close as I've ever, like, gotten to it while aiming. Okay, you can die. Alright, I've had enough of you. There we go. I'm gonna disrespect you.
This must be a cakewalk.
I suppose. So why'd you quit the FBC for this outfit?
I wanted to be more involved. I wanted to fight.
I see you two are okay. Continue with the investigation, but proceed with extreme caution.
Alright, Columbo. By the way, you don't really get anything from shooting at the bird or shooting the birds. You actually can't shoot the birds. Or at the very least, I've tried and I've actually shot through the birds.
That smell.
So, as far as I'm concerned, you can't kill wildlife.
What a mess.
Once again, I do apologize for this frame rate. It's kind of bad, but I don't know. Once you enter the Genesis screen, all bets are off, and it just kind of gets wobbly. I probably should turn it down to 1080. All right. So, you guys remember last time there was an actual handprint that was on this one. Unfortunately, when you're playing on a new save on New Game Plus, all the handprints you scanned actually don't reappear, and they're saved into the registry. And while that's good, you know, so you don't get confused when you're looking for the handprints you haven't scanned, it's also kind of bad if you've already played in Infernal mode, you've already gotten all the handprints, and now you're just looking to do a walkrougth of it on YouTube. So I've had to play this game a couple of times in order to not only get the all right, shut up, not only beat the game, but to get footage of me getting all the handprints. So excuse me, as you've probably seen, I'm pretty sure I'll put it. Pretty sure I'll put it in the corner right there. I'll actually just show you in a little video where the handprint is. I'll point it out here, of course, but I'll also just have a little video of it just in case. There's just so much I was disappointed with in this game. Like, you'll see as we go along what I'm talking about. This game isn't horrendous. You know, I've obviously played it enough times to show that, to prove that. And, you know, honestly, I would give this game, I would say this game is like a good, I would recommend people buy the game. I don't think it's not worth your money. But I also know that Capcom can do way, way better. And that's the point I'm trying to make. Oh, okay.
Shit.
Okay.
Don't these things stay dead?
More of them? Hurry up and neutralize them.
It's because last time I was able to get a crit on this guy. I don't believe there's anything over here.
All in a day's work for you two, eh?
Yeah. Oh, nope, I was wrong.
All right, enough chit-chat. Get that sample data to me.
Yes, Columbo.
There you are. Nice work.
No doubt about it. These corpses show signs of viral infection.
Sorry, I was just adjusting in my chair. 97, that's actually nice. And yeah, once you're in Infernal mode, that's when you start to get graded on your clear time. The BP, by the way, don't worry about the BP. The BP is something I will show you guys later. Or it's for something I will show you guys later. Zenobia BS. Okay, so we're back on the Zenobia. Now we have access to the Genesis. That also means that there's more handprints to scan. If you guys remember.
Let's see what I can find here.
Copy that. I'll radio you if I pick up
You guys
Chris's
remember,
trail.
I was really unversed in what the handprints were for,
This
what they
thing
were,
has a lot of similarities
where
to
they
the
were,
corpses on
rather.
the beach.
But now I've gotten all 30 handprints. That's right, there are 30 handprints in this game. And I'm more than happy to show you exactly where they all are. So right from this room, you're right here after killing this thing, after going through that silly little flashback. What you really want to do is you want to head back. Head back into this room. And on this machine, you will see, ta-da, a handprint. Once again, it's not here because I've already cleared the game. I've already finished, rather, and the handprints do not show up again. So you're not going to see them you're not going to see them in this footage. But I will be more than happy to show you guys a little video in Zikana. This is like unbearable. I know there's this guy, but what the hell? Oh, yes. It's upstairs, of course. Alright, whatever. By the way, I'm going back to get another handprint. This handprint. You can, by the way, you can get all of the handprints at any point. But it is probably just recommended to go through them on a as you can basis. Simply because you don't want to be running around the entire ship in the later episodes. Which you do have the privilege of, you know, you get that privilege. You get the privilege to just run around the ship, which I thought was awesome. You know, it's not like Resident Evil 4 and 5, where once you pass by a place, you're done with that. This entire game takes place on this ship, and it is a very cool ship. So, handprint number 3 is actually between these two handprints here, or I believe like right there. So it's after the little storage room that we passed through on our way back from that original room. Now with that, we will continue onwards. Actually, let me switch out my Magnum. I'm not sure if I want to waste all this ammo. As you can see, you really get a ridiculous amount of customization options. And I will admit, this is really, really cool. I thought before that this was a, you know, attempt at trying to get with the times, so to speak. But in all honesty, I want to say this customization thing really enhances the game. It really enhances your exploration. It really makes you go out of your way to... I'm talking and I'm trying to find the right thing I want to put on this. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it really puts a twist to the game, to your strategies in the game. The better you can actually see what shot. Well, no, I should have the best shotgun already. At least the best shotgun I want. Here's Parker resuming his uselessness. Trust me, Parker is absolutely useless in this game. Absolutely useless. You don't have to sweat to check that. Though it does kind of give Jill an objective, you don't actually have to check that door. Yeah, I might just have to turn down this. I gotta turn something down. I don't really like this lag. Hello, my friends. And yes, this guy is here in the beginning of the game. Just chilling. And yes, he does become active. still don't have a single herb. I haven't had an herb since I started this game. But this beginning part where you're just starting out, I actually suggest that you save all of your grenades for a later section. Just for ease of yourself. Because if this beginning part is hard, guess what else is also hard? So, just, heal. Right in his crack.
I found a survivor. The BOW's got her, though.
Who was she?
I'm still trying to piece that together.
Okay,
Parker,
so
I
if you
couldn't find
remember,
anything out on the woman, but I did find a key.
Copy that. Hold on to it. We just might need it.
okay, now that they're done, there's actually a handprint that's on here, so remember that. Should be a video up in the upper left or right corner. I have to decide. My first herb. Thank you for being so generous. Almost too generous.
I found Chris. Make your way to my location.
Oh, this is terrible. I'm really gonna have to produce something. I can't play like that. You can already tell Infernal mode was not meant for people to just new game through it. You're supposed to have all your weapons and stuff already. So I stress once again, I was going to be fucked if I decided to play this game without it. For these guys, their weak point is their head. I'm not sure if I made that clear before. Thank you. Okay, if you remember, we had a friend up on the ceiling. one shot, that's it. He's gonna come down to play. Flush. When you hit someone and you see that little flash in the weapon, I'm not sure if anyone else, if you noticed it while watching, that's actually a critical hit, and that means that you're doing a lot more damage than usual. I'll see if I can get on this guy. Nope, no critical hit. Alright, you'll see it. It also happens when when you fully charge your melee attack. You see a little shine. You don't want that thing to start moving, because once it does, it will dash towards you, and if it grabs you, it's a one-hit kill. And back to wherever your autosave was. No fun. So now imagine me trying to play this straight from the get-go with no... get out of here. You're getting way too close, my guys. Ow. Way too close. I actually don't even have to like...
Jill!
Come on. We gotta help Chris.
Alright, that is the end of this episode. Once again, if you want to see the scenes, I suggest you watch the first video in this series. But yeah, this is more or less, I gotta save for that. This is more or less going to be an Infernal walkthrough. From here on out, I will include the story bits. So don't fret, I was just, blazing through this intro part just to get to the rest of the game. But now that we're here, I'll save it. I'll make sure to fix my settings so this can run smoothly. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, adios.